Before this video starts, I would like to give a huge thank you to Speedcubeshop for sending these to me. I really appreciate you guys for doing that. That was very kind of you guys, and I'm super excited to get into these lubricants. As you can see, Speedcubeshop has sent me some of their best lubes. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at them, and we're going to be trying them out. The first lube we're going to be trying today is Stardust. This is apparently one of their fastest lubes, and it has some sort of bubblegum scent, and it has a nice, unique pink color. And we're about to see what it smells like. Wow. It kind of smells like some sort of fancy hand soap. I really like it. Might be a little bit hard to see, but it says 6 drops of break-in and enjoy. So we're gonna put, let's do like 5 drops. I don't want to overlube. I really like this pink color. It's a very 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is actually way faster than I expected it to be. And I'm messing up. We're definitely gonna have to put some of these other lubes in here to slow this down. But overall, I love the smell. I don't know what it is. It says bubblegum, but I would describe it as like a strawberry soap type of scent. The next lube we're gonna be taking a look at is Nebula. This is, I guess, a bit of a thicker lube than Stardust. I mean, quite a bit thicker than Stardust. I really like the packaging on these lubes. This is very cool. Now, since this is a little bit thicker, I'm actually going to do a tiny bit less of it. The recommended amount is 6 drops. Since I already did a bunch and I don't want to overlube, I'm only going to do 3. This is definitely a lot thicker than Stardust. Now that I've broken it in a little bit, it is super gummy. It is their gummiest lube that there is. This is very interesting. If you've ever felt a gummy lube before, this is like times 10. This is, I might need to put a little bit more Stardust in, but this is a very unique feel that I've not felt in another lube. Like, it just feels like I put a gummy bear in my Rubik's Cube. Like, it's very nice. We're going to be taking a look at Lunar. This lube has a 10 on the fast scale, so I'm assuming it's going to be pretty fast, and it has a 2 in the gummy scale, and I'm really interested to see how this is going to turn out. We're going to use a different cube this time because I don't want to overlube this other one. We're only going to apply like a few drops of this. I don't want to do too much. I believe this is actually silicone based, not water based like Stardust, so this is going to last a little bit longer, and it is a little bit thicker. Ooh. Actually, this is neat. This pairs really well with this cube. Wow. I like that it's fast, and it also has a bit of a gummy feel to it as well. This might be my new favorite. I have not felt something that has a gummy and fast feel to it. Wow, I love this one. The next lubricant we're going to be trying is Galaxy. This one looks like it's about in the middle for everything on the scale, so I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. This one has a very nice purple look to it, or like a gummy purple look. I put a bunch of Stardust in this cube. A bunch is like 3 drops because it's very fast. So in this cube, I'm going to put a few drops of Galaxy in, and we're going to see if we can slow this thing down a little bit. Galaxy looks to be very gummy as well. You're gonna see what this does to it. Gotta take it slow. Doing some turns. I do have to say, if you're looking for a lot of control, this is the way to go. Next up is Martian. It has a 9 on the speed scale, and it seems to be similar to Galaxy, kind of in the middle for everything else. It's also a silicone-based lube. So we're going to be putting Martian into a standard YS3M. This one is a little bit slower. I don't know why. It's just always been kind of a slow cube. So we're going to see if we can speed it up with this. This also has a slightly different cap than Stardust. Don't get me wrong, it could just be the sizes of the bottles, but Stardust has this more of like a pointy tip, and the other ones have a little bit more of a thicker knobby tip. Stardust is water-based, so that makes sense if that's the case. I am realizing now my settings on this cube might be a little bit tight. Put 4 drops of it in. This is definitely a thicker lube, for sure. I can tell it's silicone. I actually really like this one too. It's a very, very fast lube, but it's not like crazy fast where I feel like I have to mix in other lubes with it. It's definitely more of like a control type of lube. The best way for me to describe this is a fast but gummy feel. It doesn't quite provide the same experience as Lunar. They're both kind of their own thing. Like, it feels like completely different substances that they're made of. Now, I don't really care what your opinions are, but these are what I think are the best ones. You can hate on me in the comments for putting whatever last. From left to right, left is the best, right is not the best. I will say though, I really enjoyed reviewing these lubes. Thank you again, Speedcubeshop. This was a very amazing experience for me. I've been super interested to try some of these lubes for a while, so thank you for sending them to me.